Okay, hello, welcome to another episode of Workout from Home. Once again, I'll be a trainer today, Mission, and today I'm going to show you how to work out using household equipment. And today's featured item would be a detergent bottle, right? Now, maybe some of you are thinking, what's the difference between this detergent bottle and a typical water bottle, right? So a typical water bottle do not have a handle. This one has a handle. So you can see here, there's a handle. So the handle actually allows us to, I actually like this one a lot because you have a handle to put you into all sorts of position. You can position yourself up, down, left, right, which I'll explain throughout the entire video. So you just arrived, hello, good evening. So I'm going to show you how to use this one. What I bought here, now I didn't plan any brand or what, I'm not endorsed by this brand. So I just picked this up at your typical groceries. And this weighs around like 4 kilo. So it says 4.0. But like I always say, you can always adjust the weight. If 4 kilo sounds a bit too heavy for you, you can always maybe you can pour it half or take a container, empty half of it, and leave another half. Then you can reduce the weight up. Or hence, if you want to add more weight, maybe you can pour all the liquid, add a heavier liquid. But detergent is really quite heavy, so I think the detergent itself is very good. So you can either reduce it, half it, 1/3. I'll leave it to you. So there you go. So today, as usual, the same challenge we always do is going to be full body, using one household equipment only. So today, the detergent bottle. But today I'm going to cheat a little bit, so to speak, because I'll be using not one, but two. Alright? So with two, hey, two is better than one, right? So I'm going to take this one. Alright? So I said let's get into it. Alright? So let me adjust the camera a bit here. Okay. So the first exercise I'm going to do is train the legs first. Alright? I always start with the legs. Why? Because leg is considered like our full part of the body. Now, on the previous episode, which I featured using backpack, right? Some people actually having some challenges doing the good morning, so I'm going to do it again, and hopefully you can get an idea. So just a gentle reminder, I'll do a good morning. Good morning, right? It's not squatting down. If you're doing this, it's actually wrong. What you want to do is to hinge. So what is a hinge? Imagine they have this bone at the hip here. So the bone is shifting backward. An easy way to tell yourself is to keep your chest up and shift your butt back. Under one situation. Number one, your knee cannot go forward. So for example, you can see that. So I put my hands behind her. You want to shift back like this. What you don't want to do is to shift forward. So as you can see, I'm going forward. That's not what we want. What we want is to shift backward. Okay, so chest up and butt back. That's it. Pretty simple. Don't complicate things. Just these are practice. So again, chest up and butt back. Okay, if done correctly, you want to stretch along the hamstring, and also probably a little bit on the back as well. So today I'm going to use the detergent bottle just to replicate the movement here. So on the other day, good morning, we were putting a bag, we were wearing a bag, you sit behind, right? So this is the same, but I'm going to change a little bit of a twist. Instead of putting behind our bag, this time I'm putting it in front. So what you're about to witness is called a Romanian deadlift. Also known as our short form is RDL. D deadlift, L lift. So the movement will look something like this. Kind of same like good mornings. Okay. Alright. So take a nice big breath. Chest up, butt back. That's all you have to do. Knee cannot go forward. Chest up, butt back. So shift all the way down. All the way down. You'll find a spot. It's going to be around the shin area, around the middle shin area. So as you can see this area. So your chest up, butt back. If you do correctly, you straight away going to feel a nice stretch in the hamstring. Remember, knee cannot go forward, yeah? And when you come up, straight your knees, right? Think of trying to straight your knees as much as you can. So again, chest up, butt back. Feel the stretch already, and straight your leg up, alright? So if you're still unsure about the movement, I always welcome you to drop me in the comments, or you can send me a private message about your technique, and I will help you personally. Alright, I'm not going to bill you anything. I just want to help you out on it. Alright. So once again, chest up, butt back, chest up, butt back, chest up, butt back. You'll find a spot. Once you feel a maximum stretch on the hamstring, that means you're good already. Step it up. What you don't want to do is to round the back. So everyone will have a different technique, a different spot, so to speak. So I'm going to show you, to give you a perspective, right? We're shifting to the back. So I'll show you, everyone will be different. I'm trying to keep my lower back as straight as I can. So lower back is here. But you notice once I go to a point, right, I'm going to round my back. It's not because I want to round the back, but everyone's flexibility and also the structure of the body plays a huge role. So again, yeah, chest up, butt back, sit behind. Straight the knees, okay? So you see, now my back is still very straight, right? You see, if I try to go over deep, you see I round my back. You see I'm rounding my back already. So from this point onwards, it's not what I want. So I have, for me, I have to go a bit higher, straight up. So this, I'm afraid, is my maximum. So you come up, a nice stretch, straight the legs. That's it. And also notice, when you do the Romanian deadlift, your body is not straight up. Your body is a little bit stand tall like that. Just straight your legs, that's all I tell you to do. So chest up, butt back, knee cannot go forward, straight up the legs. Okay, I repeat that. Butt back, chest up, butt back, knee cannot go forward, and remember is to straight the knees. Alright, so again, chest up, butt back, okay, knees cannot go forward, and when you come up, straight your knees. Boom, done. Okay, if done correctly, you're going to feel on the hamstring. Hamstring is the one behind here, yeah? And also a little bit on the lower back as well, or you know it as the erectors, right? So, very, very important thing is, when you do this exercise here, just remember, you want to do it as slow as you can, not as slow, but as slow as you can. If you have any pain on the bone or joint area, please do not do, seriously don't do, and try to relearn your technique again, alright? So, one more time I show you, chest up, butt back, chest up, butt back, chest up, butt back. You feel a nice stretch on the hamstring from here, straight your knees. Boom, that's about it, okay? So, 1 down, 5 more to go, alright? So for legs, so I focus more on the hamstring, right? Especially if you're runners, or if you're a runner, or if you're a runner, or you sit in the office a lot, I highly recommend you to train your hamstring. Most people when they train the leg, they'll think about the thigh, but most people forgot to think about the hamstring. Hamstring, very important also, not only to prevent a hamstring injury, so to speak, also remember your leg is actually one chunk, is actually on the hamstring. And besides, if you think about it, every time that you sit, you have this very flabby part. An example of it, let's pretend I'm sitting on a chair, right? You have this very flabby part, right? And that part is actually the hamstring. So if you want to quote unquote tone it or firm it, you might want to train your hamstring, right? So hamstring done, I've done it the leg one. So next one I'm going to train the back, okay? So let me adjust the camera a little bit. Actually, you know what? I think this camera angle is fine. Now, if you follow episode 1 until now, you should be very familiar with the roll. So the roll is going to be chest up, squeeze all the way up, alright? Okay, so then I'm going to show you another way to do it. This is a variation. So previously when we do a roll, chest up, elbow to the ceiling, right? Again, chest up, elbow to the ceiling. So what you do is you want to feel the back here. Then I'm going to teach you a little bit unique. I don't just target on the upper back, I also target on the lower back as well. So example, if you have a very stiff lower back, sit a lot, you might want to train here a bit. Always remember, it's good when you have a weak muscle, what do? You strengthen it. That's how you sort of like combat the problem. One thing I assure you, not doing anything will not solve the problem. So it's important you train that quote unquote weak part of yours. For most people, it's going to be on the back and the hamstring, unfortunately, right? So this is how we're going to strengthen our body a bit. So I'm going to right away, I'm going to show you how to do the back. So the next one is a bit unique. It's kind of like a dark art that not many people can accept, but this exercise exists. It's called the flexion rolls. So I'm going to demo how it's done, and then I explain to you how to do it. Right? Now I did not create all this exercise. Obviously, you can actually go to Google and search all the results. But for today's sake, I'm going to show you how it's done here. Okay? So starting position. Okay? That's how you do. I know it looks a bit very scary, but don't worry, I can assure you, your back is not going to snap or anything. But the caveat is, you're going to keep this area tight at all times. In most circumstances, your back should be round. It should be tight at all times. That is the only caveat. Once you do that, you shouldn't feel any unnecessary back pain. Alright? Remember, we're here to strengthen, not to weaken our body. Yeah? So here's how you do. I'll show you how to do one more time. So this is called a flexion roll. Yeah? Begin the position in this position like this. So pick up the detergent, chest up. Okay? From here, when you come up, arch your back and round the back. So arch the back, round the back. 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 Most important, you want to make sure the detergent bottle, in this case, always touch your belly. Yeah? So remember, you want to do it in as efficient as possible. So chest up, remember you have to touch. So what you don't want to do is, example, you just want to, so this is called half rep. I always say in my video every single time, when you do things, do full range of motion, do not do half rep. You do half, you get half result. You do full, you get full result. It's that plain simple. Unfortunately, a lot of people in the gym do half rep and they wonder why they cannot get results. Have you ever wondered why? Because you don't do full range of motion. So make sure you do full range of motion. Alright, sorry for the rant. I'm going to proceed one more time, show you how to train the back here. Okay. Chest up, squeeze, round the back, arch the back, round the back, round the back, and arch the back. Alright? Again, round the back, arch the back, round the back. When you come up, think of chest. When you want to pull this up, think chest up, round the back, chest up, round the back. If done correctly, you're going to train over here, it's the upper back as well. Alright? So, back done, leg done. The next one I'm going to show you is how to do on the chest. Right? So you just wait a while. Let me adjust the camera. Alright? Now if the connection is a little bit horrible, I apologize. What is that called? The line doesn't look very smooth today. So if you're experiencing like some lagging, I apologize for that. But you can always catch back the replay at my Facebook story. At my Facebook post. Or if you really want to, you can also go to my. I actually just create a YouTube channel just for fun, where you can actually see all the training exercises as well. So very simple one. I'm going to start and I'll show you how to do that. The next one is going to do on the chest. Okay? So how do you train the chest? Very simple. I'll demo first and then later I'll explain. It's called a floor press here because guess what? You're pressing from the floor. As usual, when you train your chest is always higher. Press. Okay? So from the top view, I'll show you from the side view first. So imagine you're lying down right now. You want to round the back. You want to keep the chest as high as you can. Pop up your chest. So your chest up, you go down, expand the chest. And press. Remember, it's high chest, higher chest, not high chest and relax the chest. Again, when the detergent bottle is going down, it's going here, your chest is going forward. So it's like two-way like that. Okay? So again, I repeat to not confuse you. Chest go upward, your chest go upward, the bottle lower down. From the together. Okay? And then chest up. When you press it up, chest half even up. Don't round collapse the back. Okay? I know this angle is a little bit horrible. Let's see if I can get the flash on or not. Yeah? Okay. Now I get the flash on already. Hopefully this can help you. Yeah? So, how do you hold the detergent bottle? Purposely you don't want to hold like this. It's very test of your arm. So what you do is you can hang it behind. I don't know if you can see from this angle. So from this angle, you can see my hands are holding here. Okay, so you be in this position. Okay, the rest of the movement is exactly the same. Chest up, control all the way down, press. Make sure your arm is touching the floor here. Chest up, When you lower down, remember when I lower down the detergent, the chest is always pointing to the ceiling. Chest up, chest up, chest up, up. Chest even higher. One more time, yeah? Chest up, lower, 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 and press. Okay? Always remember, full range of motion, meaning your arm should always be touching on the mat. Okay? On the floor in this case, chest up, okay? All the way down, and press. Okay? So I'm done with chest. That is how you do. You train the chest over here. So I've done with the back, I've done with the leg, I've done with the chest. Alright? So next time I'm going to show you the arms, later I'll show you the shoulder, and last but not least, I'm going to share to you on the abs also. Correct? Yeah. So there you go. Now we're done with the chest. I'm going to show you how to do the what is that called? I'll show you how to do the arm. Then I'm going to train on the tricep. So this is this area here. This is called tricep. So what you do is actually very similar to the floor press just now with the chest. The only difference is that I'm targeting more on the tricep. I'll explain to you shortly. Don't worry. Okay. So later, right? You just tell yourself one simple cue. Is to your elbow. Sorry, is your arm trying to go to your neck like that. I'll explain to you, not to confuse you. So, I'll show you without any weight first, yeah? As usual, just like on the chest, you want to keep the chest up. Okay, chest up, rib cage is open, and from here, you want to go all the way down, alright? And press. Just press to your neck like that. Think of your knuckles going to your neck. Go down to your knuckles, press. Again, yeah? When this is lowering down, look all the way down, try to touch your neck and press. So remember, it's always pressing on a straight line. You don't want to, so you can also do this, there's two ways, but today I'm teaching you, it's called a JM press here. The JM is a type of one of the strength athlete's name, it's called JM. I can't remember his full name, but the initials are J and M, alright? Chest up, all the way down, and press. If you cannot press on your neck, you can press on your chest also. So, to put into perspective here, very, very simple. Begin the position, kind of like how we do the chest just now. And think of the elbow pointing to the ceiling. And you want to touch your collarbone here. To the neck, press. Okay, for me, I like to go all the way down. I think it touches the floor. All the way down. And press. All the way down. So if you notice, my elbow is always pointing outward. And press. What you don't want to do is like this, always pointing outward, okay? All the way out, back, touch the floor, press. Okay, one last time here, chest up, load on the tricep and press. Okay? So when you done correctly, you should only feel the tricep. So when you go down, you have to stretch, and press. So most important is you touch to your clavicle area, also known as your collarbone, neck, or if you are do not confuse yourself, just make sure you go all the way down and on the floor. Alright, that would be the best skill I'll tell you. Alright, so I have done with the legs. I did a Romanian deadlift, which trains the hamstring. I did a back, which is the flexion row, where you train the lower back. I also trained with the what is that called? I trained with the arms just now, using the JM press, and I also use the chest press, also known as the floor press. It's kind of like press. And up next, guess what? I'm going to show you the shoulder, and let me just keep the camera for you, and I'll show you how to do the shoulder. Right? Shoulder is very similar to last week's one. Okay, it's also a form of upright row. The only changes is the equipment. Like I say, don't just see don't limit yourself. Alright, when it comes to workout, just make sure sometimes you just need to be creative. Just make sure you have the exercise sorted out properly, and make sure most important you do full range of motion, proper strict technique. Right? Even if you are not very good at technique, that's okay. That's how we learn. How do you learn? Is you number one, make mistakes. Number two, keep repeating the movement. If you don't do any of these two, I promise you, you won't go very far, and you will get a lot of results. So always remember, practice. Right? So that's how you do it. How we learn things is by repetitions. I can show you. Just repeat and repeat. Right. So let me just tune this up a little bit. Okay. The next one you got option. I'm going to shoulder. I'm going to show you two exercises. Just two exercises, very simple. So I'm going to show you exercise number one first. Right. Exercise number one, right? So It's called an upright row. So from here, think of trying to pull the detergent bottles into your chin, right? So, gentle reminder, viewers can see, hold like this here. You can actually try to hold like this as well, but I noticed that when I pull it up, right, it's getting heavier and heavier, and you're working against gravity. Or at least for me, when I train, it feels on my forearm. So I don't want to feel on my forearm, I want to feel on my shoulder. Hence, I hold this way. Okay? But if you think likewise, you can use the other way around. I'm okay with that. But for me, I prefer to hold it like this here. Okay? There's no right or wrong, it's just whichever way you're comfortable. For me, I'm more biased on this one. So here's what you do. You chest up and go all the way up and control. Again, yeah? All the way up, control. So from the side view, right, you can extend to brush your chest. Kind of similar like how we do last week. Right? So, first episode, chest up, and control. Chest up, and control. Chest up, and control. Remember, brush your chest, and control. Okay? What you don't want to do is to swing. So I'll show you an example of swinging up. Then don't jerk. As you can see, it's also very how to say, it doesn't look very presentable as well. So make sure, chest up, tap, control. Chest up, squeeze, and control. So that's how you do upright rows. Alright, so I'll show you from the side view one more time here. So here, chest up, squeeze, one more time. If done correctly, you should feel three major areas. You're going to feel on the shoulder here, 1. You're going to feel on the traps a little bit, 2. And you also feel this small little part called the radial, 3. But the majority should come from here, right? Remember, you're trying to pull all the way up and control all the way down. So what you don't want to do is no control. So I'll show you an example here, right? Another common mistake, they go up, they go down. This is the correct way, this is the wrong way. There's no control going down. Okay? So like I always say, you don't want to do full rep, you don't want to do half rep. Remember, you come up, pull all the way up, control all the way down, right? So that is how you do. And this is shoulder number 1. Shoulder number 2, also a very classic movement I'm going to show you. Now I deliberately actually keep repeating on it because I want you to learn the technique properly. Alright? If your technique is not good, not only you lead to injury, you also be very inefficient. Remember, our goal is to be efficient here. So what you do is chest up, lift all the way up, and control all the way. A simple cue is, now imagine I don't have the weight, right? When you come up later, you come up, think of your pinky finger and your elbow is pointing up. So again, I'll show you here. So let's say if you got your pinky finger, this is called pinky finger. Your pinky finger and your elbow is pointing up. So if I want to show you, it will look something like this here. All the way up, all the way down. So side view maybe for different view, right? So when you go all the way up and control all the way down. As you come up, you bend your elbow and pinky fingers up here. Pinky fingers always pointing up, right? So I'm going to show you one more time. Chest up, pinky finger, control all the way down. 1, up, down, 2, 3, okay? 4. So that's how you do from the side view here. Same also, chest up, squeeze, control. So you're going to feel all on the shoulder, okay? So when you come up, pause 1 second, mid-air, go down, control, yeah? Okay, so you should feel over here, right? So like some of my clients online, where they also work out from home, sometimes they also got problem when they go up, they either straight their arm or they tuck in too much. So the easiest cue, like I said, you want to make sure your arm is 90 degrees. So if you're the top view, you could look something like this. Okay, you put your hand up, you go all the way down. That is your end product. Okay, this will clear the confusion. Leave your hand up like this, you go all the way down. Point your elbows out. Yep. There you go, that's your maximum. So all the way down, all the way up. Okay? So as I said, you're going to feel on the shoulder. Right? So shoulder, I give you 2 today. So I hope that helps for you. So last but not least, let's finish it off with some core. Core very simple only. I'm going to move the camera here, so at least you have an idea. Alright? So core also known as the abs part lah. So, okay? Actually exercise, to be very frank, a good training is actually quite boring one. I'm going to be very frank with you. But is it effective? Hell yeah. Alright? So that's what we want. So I'm going to train the core. So how am I going to train the core? Very, very simple. Okay. Do some basic. I'm going to show you two exercises. For the first exercise, right? So what you do is, okay, you can do like Russian twist. I think I do this quite a couple of times. Go all the way down, turn back all the way up, go all the way down. Ideally, you want to be like this, but for some people it's very tough. So what you do is you sit tall, especially if you're a beginner, you sit back a little bit. You should not feel anything on the lower back. What you can prevent this from feeling it is to keep expanding your belly. Imagine your shirt is trying to push imagine your belly is pushing the shirt out here. So push the belly out. 1, 2, 3, okay? 4. So that's how you do, alright? A lot of people, I see in the gym, they're like doing, it's like they're training with balls like that, so they do like that. They bounce, they don't feel anything. But that's not what you want. What you want, as I always say, it's all about quality, quality, and quality. So what we do, full range of motion here, control. So you, if done correctly, you train only on the side, also known as the obliques. So you come up, go down, control, up, control, up. That is all you gotta do, alright? So I've done with this ab number 1. What about ab number 2? Very simple, alright? Is we train on the core, yeah? Alright? Same thing also. Okay? I'm gonna show you how it's done here. Okay? I know it looks a little bit funny or cringy, but try this, right? Quite nice to play on. So what you do is you're in this position, flip this over, okay, and you flip one more time, and then you flip it up, okay. Challenge yourself. Remember the goal is to like a push-up position. You flip the what is that called? You flip the detergent bottle over. So I'll show you one more time here, okay. So you can place your hand here. Imagine you have to do a push-up like that. If it's too difficult for you, don't worry. You can put your knees down, right? But ideally, I would like you to go all the way up. So I'll show you here. Flip over. Flip over. Good. So this one don't move here. Cannot move. Okay? And flip. Good. And flip. And flip. That's what we do. Flip. And flip. And flip. Okay? What you don't want to do, common mistake when people are tired, right? They always have to do this mistake. I'll show you, yeah? It's like they're rushing to the airport like that. So a lot of body movement, so you don't want to swing back and forth. You want to be as strict as you can. Imagine you're a tabletop like that. You cannot move one. So I'll show you one more time, yeah? How to do strict form. Remember, strict form gives you the best results. The most efficient way to build muscle or build strength. Here, flip, flip. Okay? Remember, don't do this, yeah? Don't rock yourself like that. Make sure you're in a very strict position so that you're in a very strong position to do the thing, alright? Let's say if you don't have a detergent, you want to do on the body weight also can. I'll show you, yeah? Very simple also. Put the leg up. Okay? This is a very classic movement. So you can either cross over here and cross over here. This is another way. Right? Cross over here and cross over here. Okay? Let's say if it's also very difficult, like I say, place your knee down, but this one cannot move here. So you're over here. Shift. Shift. You're a real beginner. If you do correctly, you can feel. This one cannot move. Yeah? I repeat, cannot move. Okay? So just stay over here and move. Okay? But for most people, you should be, to be very frank, for most people, you should be able to be in this position. I'll be very surprised if you can't. Right? If this is too difficult, you can also try like a plank position if you want to. Right? So like this position, you pull and you flip. Okay, sorry. Go back. Alright? This is another way you can do that. So this one tests not only the core, also the upper body. If you're feeling a lot of upper body tiredness, to be very frank, it's not just because of the upper body, it's also because your core is not strong enough. So that's why it's good to train the core as well, alright? Core also known as the ab, right? The reason why you call it the core, yeah, it's just a fun fact for you guys. The reason why it's called core, right? Because when you think of core, you look AIM, like main, center. When you think of leader, right? Hence the word core, C-O-R-E. You always see some super trainers like to throw this word core. What they are trying to tell you actually is this one has to be strong. If you are strong, then you are more stable. If this is not strong, you are very unstable. So it is important you train the core as well. Not because you want to lose belly fat. By the way, if your trainer, you hire a personal trainer outside or at the gym, all they do is keep letting you to do this ab training only, thinking that it's going to reduce your body fat at the belly. Run away, fire them, because they're just giving you what you want. They're just taking advantage of your money. True, or at least a responsible personal trainer or coach or whatever people you find, we tell you to do that essentially to strengthen your body so that you don't move around and you're more stable and more efficient. Okay, not because you want to lose the fat over here. This is actually fake. So if you're just tuned in, you just think like, oh, I want to lose belly fat, so I just train over here. I got bad news for you. Spoiler alert, it won't. But what you can do to reduce the belly fat over here, let me tell you based on my personal experience and also clients' personal experience. When you want to reduce your belly fat, I'm afraid the only way is to reduce your calories. There is two ways to reduce calories. Number one is to move more, burn more calories, right? Run, jog, whatever activity, that is called burning fat. Reduce calories. The second way is to reduce calorie is, guess what? Is to eat less. Eat less as in what? Less junk food, more quality food. By default, that will help you to reduce your calories, right? So that is how you lose your belly fat. Not keep doing ab training or do those. You see in the internet, a lot of people show like, oh, do exercise, do ab training, you're going to lose belly fat. I can show you, genetics aside, chances are you're not going to get a very, you're not going to have a very nice outcome. It pay you very horrible dividends. If anything, it's a negative dividends. It's better you save your time doing more responsible things. Remember, fat is actually all around. Just that it's more visible here. I know it sucks, most people are like that. So what you can do is, just like the fat is distributed all around the body, the most effective way is we train all around the body, right? So I hope that's all for today. So just to recap what we do. Let me just tilt the camera here and there. Yeah? Okay, first exercise, I do a squat, I do a Romanian deadlift, right? Where you are in this position. The one chest up, butt back, chest up, butt back, come up, right? And the second one I taught you was how to train on the back. The back is on the flexion roll, you round your back, squeeze your chest up, round the back, squeeze your chest up, right? Then we go on to the chest, where we were doing the floor press, right? And then we hit on the tricep, remember the Detergent press, when you lie down, press. Then you also do on the shoulder. Shoulder, I actually give you two exercises. Do the upright row, or you can do the lateral raise, the one where you pinky finger and elbow bend and go up together and go. Yeah, so I guess that's about it. So I hope you so like I say, my goal is very simple. I want you to work out at home, and I hope that all this video helps you out. My video can actually help one people, like how I did on last week. I'm very happy, I'm more than happy that you post this video, alright? So I'm not just like trying to fish likes or anything, because likes, the last time I checked, likes don't translate the currency. If not, then I might consider, but as far as I know, there is no benefit for that. Remember, moral of the story is, use any household item like this detergent bottle, you can make a full body workout, right? So remember, the goal is not, you don't need to like think how to be very creative like that, but sometimes it's just going back to the basic, use the same principles, and you'll be amazed how you make wonder to me and you also. Right, so that's all for today. I hope you have a great time. So I'm going to catch you on, as usual, I'm going to see you this coming Thursday, and I'm going to see you at 7:30 at your home. So I hope you have a good time, enjoy your workout. If you have any question, feel free to drop in the comment below. You can send me a private message or whatever. If I'm able to help you in any ways, I'll be more than happy to do so. Right, so till then, you take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you on Thursday. Right, this is it, Workout from Home, episode number 7, using Detergent Bottle. This is it, signing off, bye bye.